Bartenders of Reddit, what is something that we do at bars that pee you off? Don't fricking eat out of the fricking fruit tray. That fruit is meant for drinks, not for your grubby fingers. This is my biggest temptation in bars. I really like maraschino cherries. I've never done it though. We have a certain type of clientele that always sends their drinks back for not being strong enough. This means you get the tiniest drop of alcohol right in the straw. When I bring the drink back, their reaction is amazing. It's always something like, wow, that's a strong drink. I get this one from time to time too. I, the bartender, know exactly how much I poured in your drink. You got 2.25 ounces altogether of spirit. If your face doesn't scrunch up in disgust, that's because it's a freaking cocktail and it's supposed to taste good. Here, let me take that back and make it taste gross for you. I have been bartending for many years and have noticed some social phenomena. One, when someone sits at the bar and immediately introduces themselves and reaches to shake my hand, I know that they are going to be trouble. These people tend to think that by introducing themselves to the bartender that they are on a first name basis and they are therefore exempt from getting into trouble. This is most often observed in patrons who have been drinking too much before they even got to the bar. If you want to get to know the bartender, then you have to put in your time and earn their trust and respect. We are used to dealing with lowlifes and derelicts, so you need to prove that you are someone who is genuinely interested in building a bartender-patron relationship. 2. I don't know what I want. Make me something good. You decide. These are the things that I dread hearing. I don't mind being creative and coming up with a drink for you, but you have to point me in the right direction. Give me something good with gin in it, alright? Now we're talking. I don't know what I want, but maybe I will start with a light beer. Okay, good. I guess the point is that you need to have your crap together. You are not magically teleported to the bar. Have an idea of what you want to drink before you get the bartender's attention. 3. We'll have 6 shots on his tab. Ho tab. Oh really? 6 shots on that guy's tab, eh? I've fallen for that one before. Being a bartender means that you learn all about the dark side of humanity. The desperate, senseless pettiness and ignorance of the depraved and the pathetic. I will believe that he is going to buy you 6 shots as soon as they tell me so. I am not taking your word for it. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off of my chest. I make really good money as a bartender and I usually have a fun time at work. But our bar is not the happy, joyful place that people make it out to be. People always ask me, what is the coolest thing that you have seen happen in this bar? I usually tell them that I have seen far more sad, lonely, mean and unseemly people than anything else. The good times happen, but alcohol is a depressant. All in all, bartenders have a job that involves human intervention in very awkward and dark way that overshadows the goodness. So be kind to your bartender. They put up with a lot of depressing crap so that you can have a good time. Good for you. You know my name. Please stop yelling it out from across the bar as I am serving other guests. This includes my best friends. My hugest pet peeve. Haggle. Seriously, I don't own the bar and I'm not in any position to give you discounts without taking it from my tips. Ripping up coasters and labels, and if by then you haven't caused enough misery for the night, throw it on the floor or squish it in the gap of something. If you know the bartender, don't be a dong and expect to be served first and get free drinks, etc. If you're a real mate and don't pressure me, I'll give you all the crap I can get away with. If you ask, I'll say no. Probably because I have to, because asking outright is just a dumb way to get caught anyway. Extra fun story. A girl in a nightclub went to pay me once, and then every time I went to get the note she would quickly pull away as if it was some hilarious game. This happened a few times in the middle of a busy shift until I started to take her drinks back and she finally coughed up. She wasn't such a fan of the game though when I did the same back to her with her change. The perks to knowing a bartender come mostly from the bartender knowing you. They go away if they know you're in butthole. My favorite bartender moment was at a local club on an EDM night. It was 18 to enter, 21 plus to drink. I was just about to reach the bar and catch my favorite bartender for my first drink of the night when he starts yelling at some guy that he spotted giving a drink to an underage girl. The bartender is yelling at the guy to return the drink to the bar and get his wristband clipped. The idiot ignores the bartender and turns to walk away with the girl. Bartender hops up onto the bar holding the soda gun in hand and proceeds to hose down the guy and girl with soda. Incredible accuracy. Nails both with head and body shots. No collateral damage. The drenched idiot starts to freak out but are promptly grabbed by security and hauled out. The bartender hops back down from the bar, smiles and asks me if I want my usual. I tipped extra for the show. When I was a bartender in college, spraying was a last resort, but we used it in order to identify instigators when things got really rowdy. It was our way of telling security who to throw out. Most people also have a shocked reaction to being sprayed and stop whatever nonsense they were up to for half a second while security gets to them. Plead for another drink after closing time. Drunk, just one more, please mate, I'll buy you one too. Me, I can't, I have no till. Our till has been taken away for cashing up. Drunk, just leave the money by the till then, you can keep the change. Me, I can't do that. Our license is only until 11 and it's 11.20. Drunk, please. There's this girl I'm trying to chat up and I need one more drink to give me courage. Me, I can't. I'll lose my job. Drunk, but I'll make it worth your while. I'll pay you. This goes on for the whole time I am closing down the bar. I have no till. Go the frick home. I'm a part-time bartender in Scotland. Denying people alcohol here is as much of an insult to them as punching their child in the face. In the middle of making many shots, pouring multiple drinks. Hey, do you have a charger back there? Can you plug my phone in please? Hurry, it's going to die. I've never had anyone be so rude to say tell me to hurry, but I'm always happy to help a brother out if there is a spare phone charger behind the bar and I'm not busy. Crap your pants and throw away your underwear in the single toilet women's bathroom. In their defense, you would do that too if you crapped yourself. Ask if someone can mix good drinks and then asks for a Red Bull and vodka. I want 2 vodka sodas and we are gonna split it on 2 cards. Run the cards because I don't wanna forget the cards. And charge my phone for me because the other bartender did it last time for me and I come here all the time. How do you not know me? Are you new? Ugh. It's my friend's birthday. Can we have some strong but sweet, cheap shots for her? Wait, I have to pay for them. This place has changed. I'll have a Bud Light. Sorry, but we're a brewery. We only serve our own beer. Oh, okay. I guess a regular Bud is fine then. I remember we specifically told a friend this bar only serves 6 of their brews. We get in and the first thing he ordered was a Stella and water. Me. Hi, what would you like? Customer, you. Solution, new mixed drink called you. Top shelf ingredients. If they complain it is what they ordered and should kill some of the crappy one-liners. Give me something that's strong, cheap and tastes good. Also personally I've had to deal with someone who crap on the floor when the power went out. Don't know why their first move when it got dark was to stand up while crapping. Also some girl crap in the tampon box on New Year's. Kind of impressive, but yeah, don't do that. Give me something that's strong, cheap and tastes good. You can have any 2 of the 3. I've been going to bars for 11 years, and I still no clue what to do in this situation. You go to a crowded bar, and you can only get drinks from the bar as opposed to a waitress. So you go to the bar, but they have bar stools surrounding the bar, all occupied. You then have to do that awkward game of trying to find a somewhat open space between people sitting at the bar, while also competing with other non-sitters who are also trying to order a drink. Then you stand there awkwardly while trying to indicate to the bartender that you are there for a drink. You get their attention, shout your order over the loud conversations of the people sitting down, then reach past their faces to get your drink, and pay. Seriously, why the heck do bars allow this to even have to happen? What should I be doing, other than going to another establishment? Ask me about your murder victims. Look, I don't know much about the girl in the photo. I tend to hundreds of people a night. I mean, yeah, she looks a little familiar. Mentioned something about being scared of her ex-boyfriend, and started drinking with some sleaze at around 9:47. But just because you need information on what was her name? Mary? Right, it was Mary. Anyway, just because I saw Mary once during this night, doesn't mean I can give you a detailed account of her every action. I mean, I think she lives somewhere in Brooklyn, and I can give you her social security number. But I'm not some kind of all-knowing force that can easily help you solve a murder. Manhattan SVU needs to cool it when coming into my bar. Nobody said anything about her being murdered. throw your fricking money ID on the fricking bar when I have my fricking hand out for it. Frick. Friend of mine would argue with the waitresses that he was 21 and didn't need to show it. He was of age and had a baby face, but the time he spent arguing was pointless in all of our opinions, and we told him so, to which he replied, "But I'm 21, I shouldn't have to show it." Don't hit on me, I'm here to work, not date. Besides, in a bar full of drunk and available people, why would you want to hit on the only sober one? From a customer perspective, if my bill is $9 and I give you a 20, don't give me a 10 and a 1 as change. I want to tip you well, but I'm not giving you a 10 on a $9 tab. Funny, I give back smaller value bills in hopes of being tipped more. It's the little things that help. I'm a little late to the party, but this is still applicable. If you order 13 drinks, I've got to pour you 13 drinks. I'm only human. Screaming "where's my order" already doesn't increase productivity. What's even worse is if you order 3 jajabums, 2 double vodkas and coke, 1 single vodka and coke, 1 single vodka and lemonade, 3 pints, a gin and tonic, a lime and soda and a packet of nuts. Then, lo and behold, I have to get you 3 jajabums, 2 double vodkas and coke, 1 single vodka and coke, 1 single vodka and lemonade, 3 pints, a gin and tonic, a lime and soda and a packet of nuts. I might have some unworked out feelings about drunk people. Ladies, your never comes off lipstick looks fantastic. It never comes off my glassware, either. Expect me to be in on you hitting on that girl. We are not a team. You creep me out. Imagine how she feels. Snap your fingers at me. Yeah, you're not getting that drink anytime soon. I've had someone do the kissy noise you make to call a dog over at me. She was mortified. She actually did it without thinking, and I thought it was hilarious that she genuinely felt bad, and I actually responded to it. Stand in front of my well where I make drinks. Other people need to reach the bar to order, unless of course it's a seated bar. On the flip side, bars that know they're going to be 3 deep every night, yet cram seats all along the rail so there's nowhere to order except in the service well, or awkwardly leaning in between 2 people in seats. Although that's a management problem, not a bartender one. My bartender says when people say "I'll have a beer please" as if there's only one kind. 1 alcohol please. Order a round of drinks, then after I have finished order a Guinness. I used to bartend years ago. Please take your glasses back to the bar. It's not expected of you, but it helps and is very appreciated. Hey, I do this. If the glass is especially nice, I'll even take it home and wash it for you. Then I forget to bring it back, but I will one day, I promise. You've been visited by the peace of mind capybara. Upvote within 7.5 seconds and your next week will be chill AF. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.